everyone, this is Carla. In this video, I'm talking about 5 lessons learned from my passing the Oracle Foundation Associate. So I passed September 14th, 2020, and I wanted to shoot this lessons learned video to help you if you wanted to study the Oracle Foundation Associate, or if you are coming from a different cloud. In my case, Amazon Web Services and Azure, which is owned by Microsoft. So number one, Oracle Cloud integrates with Azure, and that was great to know. As I mentioned, I am Azure certified. I have Azure fundamentals, and that multi-cloud or cloud integration with a different vendor isn't really out front when I was studying AWS or Azure, but that was great to know because 3 of the different regions or domains were commercial, government, and then Azure connected. So that's something I did want to point out. But if you are coming over here from Azure, Oracle already has an Azure connected spot for you. Number 2, for me, bare metal and dedicated meant the same thing. Yes, I've been doing cloud computing, but always learning more about the different definitions was very helpful for me. With Oracle, I learned that bare metal was a dedicated server, so that was very good to know for me because my goal has always been to have a sound cloud computing knowledge that's portable irrespective of vendor. Number 3, the Oracle Foundation Associate is at the same level as AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner and Azure Fundamental. All 3 are the foundational or the basic knowledge. And if you have either Azure Fundamentals or the CCP, then a lot of the knowledge will transfer over to Oracle Foundation Associate. Granted, Oracle names their services different, but if you have the fundamental understanding of cloud computing and how it generally works, you should be fine and be able to do well on the exam. Number 4, learning Amazon Web Services in the beginning really helps. So I'm going to use the funnel method because AWS has so many services. I believe as of right now, this recording September 17th, they have like over 150 different service types and features. And so you go from like over 150 to going down and having less with Oracle. It means you can just focus on just the services they have. They don't have as many regions and everything. So if you are coming from AWS and you want to be multi-cloud and you're interested in Oracle, Oracle has way less services than AWS. So it's very easy to focus on less information. And then number 5 is there is a demand and there are companies who are using Oracle Cloud. I did a video about the 3 lessons learned from Azure Fundamentals. And for me, I talked about how becoming multi-cloud at the time, AWS and Azure has significantly blown up my demand and increased my competitive advantage. The same here for Oracle. I've gotten a lot of options. I also qualified for a lot more cloud computing opportunities because I had Oracle on my resume. So even though Oracle is not the behemoth of an Amazon Web Services, which is the clear market leader, or Microsoft Azure, which is second, a lot of companies are using Oracle. And as I mentioned with multi-cloud, which is learning more than one cloud computing vendor language, a lot of companies use more than one public cloud. So they're using Oracle in addition to either an Azure or a AWS. So those are my 5 lessons learned from my passing my Oracle's Foundation Associate. I would like to thank everyone for watching this video, and I'm glad and I hope it was very helpful for you, whether or not Oracle is your first certification or you're coming to multi-cloud from either AWS or Azure. Remember, if you and your company needs help in managing your cloud computing projects, whether it's total cost of ownership, architecture, or analytics, please reach out to me. Let's work at carlarjenkins.com/contact. Thank you.